It was when I was a teenager that the moment that I first saw this woman. Before I met her, I heard a lot of nice things about her from my relatives. They described her as hard-worked and warm-hearted woman, and they also praised her about her strong responsibility. And so even I hadn't met her, I had a good feeling on her. But though a first impression was not that great, she was strict, blunt, and stubborn. So, and she didn't say much words to me. So, with all this negative impression, but somewhat I felt comfortable being with her. And I found me in her way of acting, talking, and even her from her eyes. And then I understood that that's where my partner came from. She is my grandmother. And now it has been 7 years since I met her. I visit her house almost every Saturday and share things I and she went through. And I realized the thing I heard about her was just a piece of my grandmother. At her age 56, she came to US with her husband who can speak English. So they have worked in the chicken industry for 1 year to get permanent US residency. When she told all about this time, she said that was the hardest time in her life because her salaries were not enough for day-to-day needs, and unfortunately, her husband, my grandfather, got injured on his back, and he became a handicapped person. So he couldn't work anymore. So it is her duty to carry on her family. At that age, her age was 57 years old, and she couldn't speak English and had no friends or relatives around her. So after she had worked in the industry, she found a job in the Korean market. Her job was making many kinds of Korean foods, but this job made her back and leg so weak, so she had went through multiple surgeries on her knee. So with all these bad circumstances, she worked until she became 72 years old. Because that year, I and my family came to her and we removed her some burdens on her shoulders. If my family decided to stay on my country, she probably would continue to work for her husband. But her great point is not only about her strong responsibility on her family, but also her warm-heartedness. After she stopped working, the thing she started was helping people in her way. She presented sweaters she made to her friends in Korean healthcare center in every fall and winter season. But because it makes her eyesight so weak, so I kept persuading her to stop making sweaters, but she didn't listen to me. Instead, she said how much she wanted to have friends and help them after she came to US. So my mother didn't do some great achievement, she just lived her life, but I honor the way she endured and